Hello, everyone. Welcome to the next session of From Nothing, Milos' story. We're still pretty early on in the Fall Festival. I believe it's maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You are in the middle of some tension. You've just fought off another party, and now, at the end of that fight, because some noise was made, you found yourselves immediately in another encounter. So, I'm going to pull
Perfect.
you over to the chapel gate where the things are happening.
Ah,
And as that occurs, I'd like you to roll me a perception.
Perception
Uh,
at disadvantage.
in Sabratha. Sabratha will also roll a perception.
Oh, good. Because I'm at disadvantage. Ugh.
Yeah. You don't see anything, but Sabratha says, as an arrow clatters by her feet, she says, "From the north." And as
Hey,
she points it out, you see from the half cover, I will reveal, three soldiers, three contractors, look as though they are
okay.
martially geared, and one of them is pulling back a crossbow with a scowl on his face. I'd like you to roll initiative.
Okay, initiative. I'm also at disadvantage. It is an ability check.
So it
Okay.
is. Let's see how your team rolls.
Come in. Milos, where's it? Hiding? Where did my button go? I'm sorry. I
Take
know how
your
to
time.
play this character, I swear.
I believe you.
Fuck. That my initiative? No.
Are you looking for it on
Sorry.
Foundry?
So, yeah, I was trying to play on Foundry because
If you look at the initiative order, the combat tracker, you can just
oh, I could
click
just
the
roll it
die.
there. Okay. Then I stopped trying to find it on my sheet. Okay.
Okay.
Not too bad,
That's not
considering.
terrible. Sabratha
All
goes
right.
first. What would you have Sabratha do?
And let me just look at this map here. She pointed out the Spidey guys.
Mm-hmm.
The Spidey guys. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'd like to get her at least to some cover, I think, so that she can shoot from cover.
Sure.
Um, and I think there is. I mean, she could get behind this awning next to Milos
Okay. Yeah, she'll run
and
up to that.
shoot at the guy in the bush or tree or whatever that is. I think it's tree.
Sure. She raises the crossbow as she runs, taking a shot.
Yeah, very cinematic. I
That
love his big
is
token.
that is a 17 to hit, which is his AC.
Woohoo! Good job, Sabratha.
The first shot deals 5 points of piercing damage. It all adds up. And she's now in half cover behind that awning.
Great.
It's now this individual's turn. Uh, he peers out, sees you very tall,
He's big. Yeah.
and is going to raise the crossbow that he's carrying and take a shot at you with it.
Yep. Good thing I had that mage armor up, because otherwise this would be very bad.
That's a 15 to hit.
With my bigness, hits.
Okay. You
I'm pretty
take.
sure. Yes.
Oh, hold on. I have to re-roll that. It just fell out of my order.
Yep.
Okay. Rolling damage. All right. You take 6 points of piercing damage from that shot.
Okay. Ow.
Yep. And that contractor is going to move. He puts the crossbow away as he runs up into melee with Skolna. And now it's Callie's turn. What will you have Callie do?
Hallie, where are you, Hallie? You're over
Down here.
here. Yeah. Um, this is a pretty good spot, I think.
She's kind of standing on a wagon.
Yeah, but she can hunker behind the flat
Mm-hmm.
side of the wagon in between shots. So take a firebolt at the guy who's in melee with Skolna.
Yeah, she can do that. She hurls a firebolt at that contractor. That is a 22 to hit, which certainly does. Let's roll damage. 6 points of fire damage to this man. And I assume Callie will just stay there.
Yeah, I like that spot for her.
You're up.
Right, Milos is going to move into melee here without crush. He's not crushing Skolna. That makes no sense. But you get it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna try to grapple the guy who's in melee with Skolna.
Okay, so this is an athletic contest.
Right, I have advantage on them right now because I am big, but I have disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
It's a straight roll.
So it's a straight roll for my athletics.
Okay. The contractor rolled a 15.
Oh, fuck.
That is not good.
No, it is not good.
You cannot get a firm grip on him.
No, he's too wiggly. All right, let me just check and see if I have any bonus actions for Milos that are at all useful right now. Not really. Okay. But he's at least there and in the dude's face so that Skolna will have.
Yeah. It's Skolna's turn. Skolna will whip around into flanking.
Yeah.
And then we'll stab with a rapier. That's a 23 to hit. Certainly does.
Good.
She thrusts the rapier and deals 18 points of piercing damage. Suddenly, that contractor is unhappy.
Yeah.
Skolna will then... She's aware of those other contractors that are behind her, and she doesn't like it.
Yeah. I would, if she wants to, like, bonus action disengage and then, like, get over somewhere else so that she can be out of the middle of the thick of it, that would be great. Like, maybe here, or even up on the roof if she can make it.
She doesn't have enough movement for that, but she
Doesn't
can
have
get
movement
here.
to get on the roof, but she can at least have a wall at her back instead of a bush with a man in it. Yeah.
It's now Stoic's. Stoic will...
Yeah, can he get into melee?
Not quite.
Not quite. Okay.
He can throw weapons. He can...
He's got a javelin.
Yes, he has lots of those.
Yeah, he can throw a javelin at this dude.
Or... How are you looking?
Bad. I was just thinking about that. I said I didn't have a bonus action that I wanted to use. But I literally have a potion in my bag that I could have taken on my bonus action. But I didn't do it. So,
Stoic will...
yeah, I'm just looking bad.
Stoic will throw a javelin and look at you and say, "Perhaps you should be more careful," as he throws the javelin. That's 26 to hit.
Nice.
And he rolls max damage. He deals 11
Very
points of piercing damage with a javelin.
Good job, Stoic. You're not wrong.
He just nods and says, "I know." And now it is this contractor's turn. He's in half cover. He's going to stay there, and he's going to use his heavy crossbow and take an attack. The heavy crossbow, he is taking a shot at Stoic, and he misses with a 14. It's a heavy crossbow, so he's reloading. Next. This soldier is going to move up. Yes, that is what he's going to do. He considers trying to flank and sees Skolna in the position that she's in. So instead, he's going to move past and engage Stoic.
Okay, but he doesn't leave my threat range, so there's no attack opportunity.
He does not join it, nor does he leave it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was confused momentarily by the size of my enormous token.
I understand. That is an 18 to hit Stoic, which I don't... That is Stoic's AC. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hold on a minute. Let me roll again. And a 14 to hit Stoic, so he hits once. He hits Stoic for 4 plus. He hits Stoic for 7 points of slashing damage. Okay. Let me see if Stoic has anything he can do about that. I don't think so. He will stone endurance it. Oh, it's once per short rest. No, he won't. He'll just deal with it. Okay. Now it's Sabratha's turn. Which of these? The one in front of you looks hurt. This one looks a little hurt. Okay. Sabratha will step out. Raise her hand towards the one in front of you. And is going to cast Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. I love that one.
Wisdom save. Normal. DC is 14. He rolls a 2. Okay. He takes a D12 of psychic damage. Or is it necrotic? I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
I think it's necrotic.
Well, he takes 12 of it.
Ooh.
Rolled max again.
Nice.
Suddenly he
this guy is getting...
just coughs a lot of blood onto the ground. Sabratha smirks a little.
Nice.
And I think that's all she's going to do.
Makes sense.
She'll stay behind you as cover from the one in range, but she will kind of support you in case you go down, because you're looking rough. It's now that contractor's turn. He's very aware of the damage that he's taken. He's going to action disengage.
That seems wise, actually.
And run into this group. That's his turn. Callie's turn. Callie will firebolt again, or do you have something else for her?
No, that makes sense. I would. The easiest one to hit is going to be the one in front of Stoic, I think, unless she wants to focus fire on the one who's.
I will roll for her to decide.
Because it's harder.
She'll focus the one in front of Stoic.
Yeah.
That's a 19 to hit. So let's roll damage. 10 points of fire damage. Jesus. Maximum damage on 2 of these. All right. She stays still. But you hear from behind you, and fuck you too, as the firebolt hits them. Milos, it's your turn.
Okay. Milos is going to move into flanking with Stoic.
Okay. You do so.
And he's going to... he's going to cast False Life on himself.
With your feature?
Yeah.
Okay. You just do that.
Yeah, so I just gotta pull up the thing.
Fiendish Vigor.
I'm fiendish and vigorous. Here we go. Where's the button?
So you gain, I think it's...
It's 1d4 plus 4, so I have to make it go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to add the favorite. I just want to cast it.
Just roll a d4.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
It doesn't cost anything, so you don't have to keep track of it. Just okay, you
That's
gain
a fair
6
point.
temp HP.
6 temp. All right. Now I have to remember how to add temp HP. I've done this before.
If you double-click on your character and pull up your character sheet, you see it says temp and max underneath your hit dice.
Yeah, there we go.
That, type in 6.
All right.
You did it.
I did it. And yeah.
That's your action. What about bonus action?
My bonus action, I'm gonna take a potion.
Okay. Roll 2d4.
And
okay, you heal for 7.
there.
You're feeling
so
more hearty.
I am large and bulky, but otherwise the only useful thing that I did on that turn, besides healing myself, was just get into flanking with Stoic. There we go. That's
that
my
is
turn.
certainly helpful. Okay, it's now Skolna's turn. Skolna, seeing the weak person, is going to run after them.
Yeah. Smart.
she will attempt to take him out.
Yeah.
She rolls a 22 to hit, which certainly hits. Well, she doesn't get sneak attack.
Yeah.
She still deals 10 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Oh, he has 1 hit point left.
He's got 1 hit point left. The worst.
He's going to well, then bonus action disengage and run back.
Yep. Run up, stab, run back. Very good.
Now it's Stoic's turn. Stoic, seeing you harassing this individual, will raise his greatsword and bring it crashing down on him. With advantage. Natural 20.
Perfect.
He's low on spell slots, so he will not spend the Divine Smite, but it's tempting.
Yeah, I get why he would be tempted, but no, let's be good.
However, he deals 25 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Without the smite. So, with one blow, he nearly finishes the man. The man is now critically injured.
Nice swing.
Thank you. He
The guy's just like, fuck you guys.
He like brings the greatsword up in like a swirling circular brandish as the contractor between you two is just like trying to dance on his toes and it's clearly not working. This one is going to well, that turns the tides of things.
Yeah.
He gooks to his friend and feeds him a potion.
That's fair enough.
As an action.
That's what I would do
Some hit points.
if I were that dude and I had a potion.
Yes. And that's his turn. That's his action. The one in between you two. What does he do? He's going to disengage. He's going to try and get out of this situation and run up to here. And that's his turn. Sabratha. She kind of... the one who ran. And will toll the dead. Wisdom saving throw. A 9. That ain't going to do it. That's... No, not a d20. Okay, he takes 10 points of necrotic damage. Goodness gracious. The damage dice are big today.
Yeah.
Sabratha doesn't want them to run away, so she will run up into melee with this one. Her dirk out. As if to threaten. Now it is this contractor's turn. He's going to try and distract Sabratha with a longsword attack. And we'll miss with a 1.
Whoa, honey.
We'll swing again. And we'll miss with a 12. Okay.
He is not having a very good day.
He is suddenly regretting very much his decision. Callie. Well, Firebolt. Unless you have something else for her.
Let me just check. Yeah, is she okay on range? She might need to get a little closer.
She has 120 feet of range with Firebolt.
Never mind. Yeah, go ahead.
That is a 14 to hit, which misses.
Aw.
Milos.
Milos is gonna move close. Yeah, Milos is gonna move into range.
One more.
Oh god, I'm too big. There we go. Okay. No. Okay, well, you understand what I'm doing.
You are in range.
I'm not... Alright. And he is going to just take a swing with the mace, I think, because he gets... while he's big... Let me read this
It's an additional d4.
It's an additional d4 of damage. Alright. So if he can hit, we'll see.
It's not at disadvantage either, because exhaustion does not affect...
Yeah, it's only 1 point of exhaustion, yeah. So, mace... Attack. He
A
rolled
9
crap.
will not hit.
Yep. All right. I don't have a bonus action that I want to use right now, so that's my turn.
Okay. Skulna is going to draw her short bow and loose
Shoot
an
that
arrow
guy or shoot
at
which
one
guy?
of the ones, one of the ones that you're in melee with.
Right, so she'll get sneak attack. Got it.
Yeah, that's a 21 to hit. That certainly hits.
Nice.
She rolled lots of damage. That's 13 points of damage. This individual falls unconscious.
Very good.
Let's go ahead and mark that here. Prone and unconscious. Okay. Skulna will then run around with rapier out and flank. Now it is Stoic's turn. Stoic is going to... Well, I mean, he runs up and we'll slash that one with flanking.
Yep.
As he swings with advantage, that is a 25 to hit. That certainly hits. The great sword, he can't roll a 1. Yes, that's 11 points of slashing damage.
Very good.
That man is also knocked unconscious. With
Could use his bonus action to get the totem. Yeah.
Yes, he will pluck the totem. Let me roll. It's the real totem.
Huh? Okay.
The enemies are teleported out of the field. And just like that, the sudden encounter is over.
Cool. All right. Stoic already has 3 real totems, so Milos was going to suggest you give that one to Sabratha.
He'll pass it over.
So she'll have 2 fake and 1 real. There we go. Well done, everybody.
Not a bad one.
I thought it was going to be worse when I was, already huge and injured, but then we really surprised them. So good job.
Next to you, Sabratha says, "Perhaps if I hadn't seen them."
No, your eyes really saved us there. So.
She nods.
Oh, all right. Well, this is only going to go for another 9 minutes or so. And I think I'm going to let it go now. Because I can end it voluntarily as a bonus action, and I think if we're going to be trying to be subtle,
you reduce back down
I need
to normal size.
I need to not be enormous. All right. Well, back into it.
You beat a hasty retreat from the chapel gate, and we return to the map.
Okay.
As we return to the map, go ahead and roll me a d6. Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
That's a d12. There we go.
Okay.
That's a natural 1. I guess that's a good time for that. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Next, go ahead and roll me a d4. Two. Okay, so here's what happens. You and your team are making your way through the market. You've gotten quite a ways away, and therefore it's taken some time. But as you're in the market, you suddenly hear, and so you are aware enemies are approaching. You have advantage. You have an opportunity here to set up. Whether you want to set a trap or just set yourselves up for a surprise round, you can. But here is where you are and what you see.
Here's the fair market. Yeah, there's so much cover here. Let's just set ourselves up for a surprise round.
Okay. So, which direction do you hear the creatures approaching from?
I'm going to say we hear them coming from the them from over here.
Give me a ping.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. All right. All right, so how do you set up your team?
I'm gonna put Milos here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put Skolna on this roof perch,
Okay.
and then Sabratha can be here.
Okay.
And then we can put Stoic here
Got it.
and Callie here.
Where?
Or I just want her to have a little bit of cover, but a good angle on.
Sure. This works.
I think actually Milos is not too far back, so I'm gonna move him just a little bit forward to
Sure.
there.
As you're going
Because I
for
put everybody.
As you're going for a surprise round, I need your
Roll
team to roll stealth.
Yeah.
I warn you, Stoic is kind of out in the open, so he's going to have to roll pretty darn well.
Hey, can I? I'm gonna switch Stoic and Milos actually.
Okay.
Although now Milos is out in the open, but that's okay. He's not great at stealth anyway, but this is.
He's
whatever.
likely better than Stoic.
Right.
Stoic rolled a 2, never mind.
Oh.
So that's a 1.
Oh. Okay. Well.
That's okay. We're going for party average.
So it go. Yep. Okay. Well, here is Milos's cell. Yeah, neither they're not. The giant twins are very noisy.
All right. Yeah.
So maybe not so much with the surprise round, but
well,
the dice.
As you've readied yourselves for battle and are hunkered down, you see entering the area are these strange green vegetable monsters, Vegapygmies. They enter.
He looks like.
Just,
what the hell is that?
And as they enter, you see the one on. It's riding this strange, like vegetation formed creature. It points at you. Roll initiative. There is no surprise round.
Yeah, that's that. The dice have spake.
Your party's average stealth was 10.
Yeah, Skolna could not save us.
No.
Wow. Okay.
So it's just a vanilla combat, unfortunately.
Okay.
Skolna's up first. They don't know where she is.
Yeah, so she can sneak attack, maybe take down the mount.
Sure, she'll aim for the big one. She fires with advantage. That is a 15 and a 1, so it's a good thing she rolled a 15. That's 21 to hit. She deals 18 points of damage.
Nice.
As the arrow, you just hear just this creature screeching in frustration and pain. Skolna is then going to run up and hide over the steeple of the roof. Milos, it's your turn.
What the hell are those?
You hear Callie say, "They're Vegapygmies."
I'm gonna worry about that later.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the same one that Callie just shot.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
That seems like a reasonable thing to do at this point. Eldritch Blast. Attack. Oh.
I'm afraid that cannot hit.
Milos' dice are just
right past
just
it.
whooshes past it. He was distracted by the what the fuck of it all, I guess.
As the mount of the creature like tumbles down from the arrow, the little Vegapygmy that was riding it, like your Eldritch Blast just whoosh right over its head as it stumbles to the ground. It's shouting and pointing at you.
I think I made it mad. All right, that's my turn. Oh wait, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Because I made it mad. I'm just gonna get a little further back.
Sure. The Vegapygmy points at you and runs forward, realizing that you're out of its range. it then turns to Stoic and goes, and it runs at him with its club.
I love the Vegapygmy language.
It doesn't. No one knows what they're saying.
Okay.
That's a 6 to hit. So Stoic doesn't even bother trying to block it. It just boing off of his armor. I kind of feel bad for it. Callie's turn. She says, "Doc, they eat people," and she raises her hands and throws a firebolt.
Don't let them eat you. Okay.
That is a 17 to hit, which certainly hits the Vegapygmy. And it deals max damage, 10 points of fire damage. Jesus Christ.
Nice. Nice.
That Vegapygmy is slain. Just a firebolt, and the Vegapygmy just on the ground. A chorus of anger as the other Vegapygmy see its leader is slain. This one runs forward and then will dash into melee, and that's its turn. Next, this Vegapygmy is going to run forward and try and hit Sabratha. They have to roll so well, and it didn't. So, next this one is going to run up and also go for Sabratha. And you hear Sabratha say, "I didn't even do anything. Why?" As it's running toward her with its claws. She easily dodges the blow. It's now Sabratha's turn. She draws her dirk and says, "All right, then, you little shits." And she slashes down at the first one. That's a 15 to hit, which does beat their AC. She slashes down with the dirk, dealing 5 points of slashing damage. And that's her turn. Stoic will run up and say, "Allow me to help, my lady." And he will swing the greatsword. Flanking. That's a 12 to hit, which misses.
Oh.
As he... Sabratha looks up at him and he says, "They're shorter than I thought." Skolna's turn. Skolna will, who's currently hidden, is going to loose an arrow at the one in melee with Callie. Because Wizard needs to not get hit. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
With the crit on the sneak attack as well. So that is a lot. Hold on. That's 19 plus 13. That's 32 points of damage. This Vegapygmy is one arrow just right through its head, and it just slumps to the ground. Callie looks up at the roof and says, "Thanks." And Skolna will run over here. She can't really hide anymore. She's used up this hiding place's versatility.
Utility. Yeah.
But it's now your turn, Milos.
All right. I'm going to Eldritch Blast this one.
Okay, go for it.
Or hopefully I'll actually hit this time, but you never know. Yay!
That hits.
Way
Go ahead and roll
better.
damage.
Way better. All right.
Do you have pushing or anything like that?
Nope. No, I
Okay.
picked different invocations, so it's
All
just
right.
4 points of force damage.
That Vegapygmy takes 4 points of force. It's
From
still up.
flying magic boulder.
Okay. As the Eldritch Blast slams into it, the Vegapygmy, it's like, it looks over at you, and it looks angry. Anything else on your turn?
Nah. Wait.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back over to the one that fell down over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just bonus action take for a totem.
Okay, you get a fake totem.
Okay. Gonna note that.
Excuse me.
All right, now that's my turn.
Callie's turn. Callie is no longer in melee with one. She is relieved. She steps
Yeah.
out and will hurl a firebolt. Natural 20.
Nice.
I mean, the thing has like 4 hit points left.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
it's
she
just
explodes. She explodes a carrot person.
it is just destroyed. She pelted it right in the side of the head, and you hear Callie say, "Oh, that looked like it hurt," as it slumps, and then she will dive into this cover. The last Vegapygmy screeches and is going to really try and claw at Sabratha.
They just really decided they didn't like Sabratha.
That's a 19 to hit. The claws get through. Sabratha takes 8 points of slashing damage.
Wow.
That's his turn. Sabratha is angry. What the you... Actually, no, wait. She's going to spend a reaction. She will use Warding Flare.
And blind it.
And try to, yeah.
Yeah.
So it will roll again. Before she necessarily takes this. Sorry. Light Cleric, who dis? It rolls again. That misses. And it is blinded for the next turn. So she does not take 8 points of slashing
No damage for Sabratha. Excellent.
So as the Vegapygmy swings at her, she sees this one's actually going to go through, and her hand just bright light just right in its face, and you just hear as it's trying to cover its face. And then Sabratha will slash at it with advantage because it's blinded.
Good call.
Okay, that hits with a 20. Let me roll damage. She deals 7 points of slashing damage. That's her turn. Stoic. He will run over here and slash at it with advantage. Yeah, that hits. Well, we'll see. Yeah, it dies. Okay. As he slashes that last Vegapygmy in two, that is the end of the combat. And as you search for the totems, let me roll for a moment. Hold on. You already got one, so this is D3. You get 2 fake totems. You get 2 fake totems and a real totem.
Okay.
And then Vegapygmies are teleported away.
Before, I guess, did we have a chance to search the bodies and see if they had anything useful on them?
Oh, you find some clumps of lichen
Just
and moss.
checking.
Yeah, they're Vegapygmies.
Look,
Nothing.
It was possible. It was possible.
There are other enemies that may have things on them, but these don't.
Not those. Okay. I'm gonna give the new real one to I'm gonna give the new real one to Callie. So she's got 2 real and 1 fake now, and then I'm gonna give another fake to Skulna for more camouflage, and then toss the last fake to Stoic.
Okay. Your teammates gather them and wear them as appointed, and you leave the area.
On we go.
Back to the map.
Sorry about that. I'm not very good at hiding.
Me neither. And Skulna just kind of glowers.
But you're awesome with the high ground, Skulna.
She just nods.
I mean, she knew that, but
Yeah,
time to
she
share
doesn't.
some positivity.
She doesn't bother responding. She just nods.
Yeah.
Roll me a d6.
D6. That's the 6.
Okay. That means it's my choice. Roll me a d20.
Oh my god. More Vegapygmy.
All right. That's fine. Roll me a d4.
do I need... Okay. I was like, do I need to re-roll that? I don't...
Nope. You're fighting Vegapygmies. And you have the advantage. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
The dice say what the dice say.
Okay.
All right. 1 minute here as I set up. Okay, so once again, this time, you are just south of the East Park. As I pull you over here, again, you hear the familiar just the shouted orders in the strange Vegapygmy language coming from a direction of your choice as you have advantage. How do you want to handle this?
I'm gonna say that this time they're gonna be coming from the north, so from the park.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just set us up. And I'm gonna set us up in these trees. I am foolish enough to try the surprise round again. It didn't work last time.
I mean,
but I don't want to waste one of our traps on Vegapygmies, which we handled pretty readily last time.
that's fair.
And we don't have that many of the traps, so
Sure.
so let's put Golna behind this tree, and we can put Sabratha back here. I just want to make sure that and then I'll put Milos over here, and Stoic and Callie can both be back here.
Okay.
Because I'm trying again to be quiet. We'll see how it goes.
Roll stealth with advantage.
Advantage?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a straight roll for me, though. That's better.
Hey, Stoic rolled an 18.
Hey!
You're probably gonna pull it off this time.
Yay!
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, surprisingly much more sneaky this time, as you are not standing on the cobblestones of a main road. Instead, you're in grass with brush. You're much quieter.
Yay.
And as you feel confident in your camouflage, as the Vegapygmies appear, marching their way down the road, the leader just pointing in different directions. Y'all are gonna roll me initiative, but just your side, so we know what order the surprise will be.
Milos will be last. Because that's a 3.
Okay, not surprisingly, Skolna goes first.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have her take out the big one again.
Yeah, I figured as much. She will lean out, taking a shot with advantage with the short bow. That's a 14 to hit, which does hit. Yeah, there's still Vegapygmies. And she deals 12 points of piercing damage to him.
Okay.
That's.
Did Callie's initiative not roll?
Apparently not. Hold on.
There we go.
Actually, Callie should have gone first. Apparently.
Okay. Well.
I didn't expect that. All right, Callie will throw a firebolt unless you got something else.
Nope, that's fine.
Okay, she throws a firebolt with advantage from her hiding spot. That is a 19 to hit. Okay, rolling damage. She deals 5 points of fire damage to that same Vegapygmy. All right, Stoic. Stoic considers running out. Do you want him to, or shall he instead throw a javelin?
It doesn't look like he can actually get all the way. Oh, he can get into melee. Yeah, he can run out. I know Yeah, that's fine. There's only 2 people after him in the order, so.
Okay.
And the rogue is at her turn, which is the most important one for that.
He hits with a 19 as he runs up, slashing down with the great sword. He deals 14 points of slashing damage, slaying the lead Vegapygmy. With a bonus action, he will pluck the totem from its body. Rolling. And the encounter ends as he plucks the real one. Okay. That's the end of the fight.
All right. Milos starts to laugh.
As he holds up the totem and the Vegapygmies, he looks back and says, "That was, well,
a little underwhelming.
I didn't think it could be easier, but here we are."
Here we are. Yeah, just go ahead and put that one on.
All right. And he does and begins to walk back.
Having vanquished the Vegapygmies.
Skolna's picking at her teeth with an arrow.
Well, about what time is it, do we think?
So, because you've been moving around a lot between different areas, we started the session, It was about 3 o'clock, now it's about 4:15.
Okay, so we're doing great on time. We're doing okay. Not fabulous, but okay on resources.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just, nobody's really hurt, so let's just keep going.
All right, we go back to the map. Roll me a d6. 6. Okay, I need a roll. All right. As you are making your way through the back alleys, as you're looking for the next, target, or you're trying to avoid being hunted yourself, you suddenly hear a bestial roar coming from the north, from likely the chapel gate. Something new has entered the arena.
That was a frightening sound.
Your party looks to you, and Sabratha says, "Do we want to go investigate, or shall we leave that for later, or someone else to find?"
That was a frightening sound. Let's call discretion the better part of valor, and keep trying to be sneaky.
She nods, and your party continues.
This is a marathon, not a sprint.
Right.
All right.
Roll me a d20.
Oh my god. This cannot be real. Okay.
As you get back to the market, roll me a d4.
Oh, the shoe's on the other foot this time.
Apparently. Okay. Good lord. I've never had anybody roll Vegapygmies thrice.
No, I've had 3 Vegapygmies in a row.
That's
Milos, just like vengeance from salad is happening right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat a piece of candy to stave off the health food. Okay, I'm here.
When your party is moving around, what order do they typically move in? What's your marching order?
Stoic first. Milos right behind him.
Okay.
I think Skolna. Wait, maybe Skolna should be first because she's quiet and she can. Yeah. So Skolna, then Stoic, then Milos, then Sabratha bringing up the rear because she's got those eagle eyes.
So Callie behind you.
So Callie right behind Milos. Yeah, in the sort of middle of the turtle.
I need Skolna and you to roll me perception.
All right.
All right. Let's see. You rolled real bad. Skolna rolled okay. Okay, so here's what happens.
Sorry, I'm all right.
You're back in the market, making your way southwards. As you do, One moment. What is this? Oh, okay. What you see, or rather, suddenly Skolna holds up a hand and she points, illuminating this Vegapygmy hiding behind a stall. And as that happens, you all hear, Yoshikura! And it's an ambush by 3 other Vegapygmies except that one. So, hold on.
So they get their, so 3 of them get their surprise round, is that?
Yes.
Okay.
That one and this one. Alright. So, the leader Vegapygmy surges out and will attack Skolna with advantage. It does not hit, despite the advantage. The next, this Vegapygmy flies out towards Callie and is going to try and club her with advantage. A 14 does not hit her with her mage armor up. Yeah. Okay. The last Vegapygmy leaps out and is going to attack you. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
You get crit by a Vegapygmy. You take 12 points of slashing damage, Milos.
Okay.
That's the surprise round. Roll initiative.
How many of these things are there in this city?
You hear Callie say, "Oh, lots. They're the most basic of monsters. So we're going to be finding lots of them."
Oh.
Or was that rhetorical?
No, I mean, I'm glad you answered. It's good to know that this is the law of averages and not just like a plague of vegetables.
From up ahead, you hear Skolna say, "Oh, I'm sick of smelling like rot." And she's going to disengage from the one in front of her and wheel around behind the little one and attack with advantage so she can get a sneak attack. That's a 20 to hit. That certainly does it. Dealing 13 points of damage. And killing it. It has exactly 13 hit points.
Okay.
It's now the leader of Vegapygmy's turn, who you hear screech, and it runs over and is going to attack Skolna again. Because it just killed one of its guys.
Right, fair enough.
But a 7 ain't gonna do it. This Vegapygmy is going to surge out and is going to try and attack old Stoic. They have to roll so well to hit him. That's a 19 to hit, which does hit. Okay.
Oh, they hit him.
I had to say something. He takes 4 points of slashing damage. Oh. It's now Callie's turn. Callie's in melee with 1. She's going to forego the magic and try and just stab it with a dagger. The dagger she normally carries.
She's not well situated to cantrip there, so that makes sense.
She does hit with an 18, so she deals 7 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
She stabs the shit out of it. Sabratha's turn. Sabratha will move to flank and will swing her dirk at it. That is a 15 to hit, which certainly hits, dealing damage. She deals 8 points of slashing damage. That Vegapygmy is slain. She will bonus action pluck the totem from around its neck. And it is a fake. She will then move the remainder of her movement to flank with Stoic. Milos, it is your turn.
Milos is gonna move here.
You do provoke from this one when you do that.
Oh, I didn't realize I was in its range, but I guess
You don't take that chance.
No, I'm gonna actually
Oh,
move there.
Okay. All right.
Because if I'm in melee with it, then Skolna will get her sneak attack,
This
which
is
is
true.
the important part. So I'm just gonna. I'm pretty sure that the little guy sandwiched between Stoic and Sabratha is doomed. So I'm just gonna take my mace and swing at the big guy
Okay.
just to make sure that it knows I'm here.
Go for it.
I guess.
Roll your attack.
Where did I put it? Every single time I seem to have this problem as I remember what I'm doing. Here we go. Oh, I miss. Okay.
That cannot hit, I'm afraid.
Nope, that's
the mace.
6.
And the Vegeta Pygmy is like just in the process of trying to bite Skolna. And as it misses, Skolna looks at you and says, "Come on."
Milo says, "Sorry." That's his turn.
All right, Stoic's up.
Yeah.
Stoic will swing his greatsword with advantage. As he swings to you, Milos, he says, "Verticals, you swing up and down. See? They're short." And as he hits it with a 23.
Just slices it in half.
He deals... Yep, you can't roll a 1. Okay. He kills it with one swing. He deals 15 points of damage. See? Up and down. Let gravity do the work. And he will bonus action pluck the totem. That's a D3, not a D4. Hold on. Forgetting the rolls of my own system. Okay, and the encounter ends. As he plucks another real totem. Poof, poof, poof. The Vegeta Pygmies are teleported away as he holds up the totem and says, "Ha-ha! I'm on the roll today."
Yeah.
Well.
Vegetable roll. You want to give that to Sabratha?
He hands it over.
Alright, so she's got 2 fake and 2 real now. Oh, and there was another fake that she pulled off the other one. So she can put that one on. So she's got 3 fake and 2 real. So Alright.
We're looking a little scratched. Do we want to maybe...
Milos is going to cast False Life on himself again.
Alright thing. And Stoic will lay on hands himself.
Well, it's only like 430 or something.
Okay, so in character, that's totally fine. Out of character, Stoic just doesn't like being below half.
No, he's fine. He can do... He's a... Wow, I rolled shit.
5. You can cast it again. It does not cost you anything.
That's a good point. I'll cast... since I'm not in combat right now.
Yeah, you just replace it.
Yeah. So I'll just do that again.
Just roll a d4.
Yeah. All right.
6.
6 is better than... I'm not going to just stand here casting it over and over again.
Trying.
So
everyone's like, okay.
Okay, Milos, let's go.
We go back to the map.
Go back to the map.
All right. You've had 3 encounters with Vegeta Pygmies, and they have landed a couple hits.
They have. We're starting to look a little more raggled. It is true. But I'm going to roll the dice one more time before we start heading to a break.
Go ahead and roll me a d6.
See how it goes.
See where. Which will also determine how long. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
D20. Okay.
Okay.
It almost landed on the 1 again, and I was like, I will murder you.
Roll me a d4. All right. Okay, so we are back to the East Park. Hold on a second. No. This token's broken. One moment, please. I need to fix this.
Okay.
Your patience is appreciated as I fix the dumb thing that breaks for no reason. Okay. Maybe maybe. Okay. Fixed it. Now. Alright, so let me go ahead. You have advantage once again. So, I shall pull you over to the East Park where you can consider where you hear. It sounds weird. It sounds fleshy and wet. You hear.
Yeah, I don't like that noise. Let's say we hear it coming from the south, and let's lay a trap here.
Where?
Here.
I can't see your pic. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So it's a wire trap you're using?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and sort out where your party's going to be. As Skolna lays the trap, I'll roll for her. Okay. That's pretty good.
I'm gonna switch where let's put Skolna where Callie is.
Okay.
And then put Callie. Then let's switch. No, that's okay. Yeah. And then I'll put Milos over here. You don't need to do that part. I can do that part. Where's Sabratha? Oh, she's there. She's a little exposed there. I'm just gonna have her move back there.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess Callie's kind of exposed there too. Callie can come hang out with me over here.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, so you happy with Stoic here?
Yeah.
All right. Then, for the sake of things, please have your party roll me initiative. All right, and then, as Skolna has set up the trap and is holding the wire that triggers it, I'm going to ask your party to roll me stealth. Okay.
Milos does not do very well on stealth.
Yeah. Hold on.
If it weren't at disadvantage, the first die was 17. Oh well. He's just pretty worn out.
It's not a worry. They rolled really bad on perception.
Okay.
All right. So, here's what happens. First, that music is the wrong music. Here we go. That is bizarre. Okay. Hold on. Also wrong. There we go. Suddenly, an enormous toad slams on the ground, and you see Skolna almost trigger the trap, but she turns her head as if she's waiting for something else. And then a second toad slams on the ground, and then she pulls. I need you to roll me 66, please.
66.
And these two toads will need to make me dexterity saving throws.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah, 27 points of slashing damage. The first toad succeeds, the second toad fails. So,
Very
the
good.
first toad takes half. Half of 27 is 13. As the wire trap, you see this razor wire slash through the thick hide of these toads. One of them, the one that failed, just suddenly like this strange croaking noise. Yeah, I didn't like that. The trap is
That is a
gone.
big toad. I think we started the day with 5 of those. Shoot. I have all of these notes about my other stuff. Where's my...
I think I've used 2.
Yeah, this is the second one we've used. I just wasn't sure
You
if
started
we
with
had
5.
5. 5, okay. Cool.
But now we begin combat. So the toads will roll initiative. And Skolna is up first, as is normal. They did not see Skolna. She's going to pop out of this awning and stab with her rapier. That's a 19 to hit, which certainly hits. Going to roll damage, plus sneak attack. Okay, she deals 15 points of piercing damage. That toad is slain. She will bonus action pluck the totem. And flee. Because it was the fake.
Okay. Just gonna add that right to her neck here in my note.
Okay, it's now Sabratha's turn. Sabratha seems disinclined to get any closer to the toads.
Yeah, she can shoot.
Well, she'll toll the dead.
Oh, that's even better, because they've already been damaged.
She raises her hand, and you hear boom. And the toad fails its wisdom saving throw with a 6, so it takes a d12 rolling. It takes 11 points of necrotic damage. Dude, the damage rolls today.
Yeah. Everybody's hitting real hard.
These toads. There's a chance. Milos, you're up.
Okay. Milos is going to sidestep out from there and then Eldritch Blast this toad.
Go for it. It's already looking pretty bad.
Yeah. Some heavy hitters.
You hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 8 points of force damage. Okay. All right. Anything else in your turn?
He's just gonna move back into cover again.
Okay. Callie will whip around you and hurl a firebolt. As she does that a lot. Let's see. That is a natural 1. That cannot hit. As the firebolt whisks towards the toad, you see it go oddly off to the right, and you see Callie has stumbled on a rock. Sorry! And she runs back into cover.
It happens.
It's now Stoic's turn. Stoic is going to... Yeah, he'll run up into melee.
And nice.
He slashes with the greatsword. And he also rolls a natural 1.
Oh, no.
The greatsword gets stuck in the carcass of the other toad. And you hear him say, ugh, well, this is awkward. And the toad, it's going to bite him, or try to.
What's that?
These do.
Yeah, that one definitely has teeth, yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, no.
Okay. This is going to be a lot.
No.
Stoic takes 29 points of damage.
Oh, no.
Stoic is immediately knocked unconscious.
Oh, no.
Wait. Actually, he's going to have that because he's a Goliath. He'll use Stone's Endurance.
Very good.
So half of that becomes 15, so he is not immediately knocked unconscious.
But it's still a pretty heavy hit, yeah.
As he gets bitten, you hear Stoic say, "Okay, I underestimated it!" And the toad is going to try to swallow him. Hold on. So this is an athletics contest. Well, rather, it's the Stoic needs to make a strength saving throw. He has a lot of strength, though. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh no!
He rolled an 11. Stoic is swallowed.
Milos like, Stoic! Obviously, he still can't answer because he's in the mouth of a toad, but...
Stoic is blind and restrained. And that's the giant toad's turn.
Okay.
Skolna. Skolna is peering over, like, through the awning, and she sees Stoic get swallowed. Oh, no, you don't. And she will bonus action hide. Hold on. Okay, that's 15. I have to roll perception for the toad. Okay, she has successfully hidden. She will surge through the awning and loose an arrow with her short bow. It's a 25 to hit. That certainly hits. Plus sneak attack. She rolled max damage on the bow. She deals 17 points of piercing damage to the giant toad. The giant toad is slain. And as it dies, its mouth opens wide, and you see Stoic slowly is like out onto the ground with acid on his boots. And as that's the end of the encounter, Stoic says, "Okay, that was unpleasant."
Oh, that was terrifying. I'm so sorry. I should have listened to you. We should head for the temple.
That's a good idea. Will you? And he's like, his armor is like crushed in on his chest a little bit. He says, "Will you pull this off?"
Yeah. Here, I'll help. Oh.
Okay. You collect the totem from the toad after you help Stoic out. And Stoic is very hurt. But you will head to take a short rest.
Head to take a short rest at the temple.
Okay. You head to the Temple of Drunmir.
Okay. Trying to figure out what to do with this additional totem. Yeah, whatever. I'll leave it with Stoic. He earned it.
Okay.
So he has 4 real and 1 fake.
That was bullshit, he says as you are all walking towards the Temple of Drunmir. You're making your way quietly through the alleys. I need to make a roll to make sure you were not found.
Detected, yeah. Like what we did to Dag's team.
Okay.
Limping into the short rest, and then we ambushed them like birds.
You quietly make your way to the Temple of Drunmir. You are not encountered by anyone.
Oh, good.
The Temple of Drunmir is... I don't think... You wouldn't have ever been to this temple before.
No, Milos hasn't been.
It is an enormous stone structure. It is very tall, and as you all enter, it is lined with all sorts of workbenches. And on the far side is a huge forge with a massive anvil that is covered in these glowing blue runes. You speak giant.
I do.
Do you speak dwarf?
I do.
Okay, then you know that the runes on this anvil, they are an old prayer. They clearly say, even from here as you're first entering, those who create are welcome here. Those who would destroy, see the door. That is what it says.
I like that.
As you enter, a fiery red-haired halfling, her head shaved on both sides, and is wearing full plate armor, is like standing to the side, and as you enter, she says, "Hey, Y'all taking part in the Fall Festival, huh?
That's us.
Y'all here for a short rest then?
We could use one. We had a bit of a nasty run-in with a very large pair of toads.
Well, welcome to the Temple of Drinmere. Well, y'all can call me Cinder. Take your time.
Hello, Cinder. I'm Milos. Uh, and then he starts vaguely introducing everyone, just like politely, because
Yeah.
he has manners. He was not born in a barn.
Well done. Cinder seems polite, if a little brusque. And she
Busy.
says, yeah. She says, as you know, all these places around Farum have their unique little tricks they can provide whilst you are resting at them. If y'all want to make an offering to Drunmere, I'm sure he'd be willing to help you out with your festivities.
Yeah, that seems courteous.
I'm not sure what kind. I'm a paladin of Ana, you see, but they asked me to man the house, as it were.
Well, Drunmere likes creation. The runes on the anvil seem pretty clear about the kinds of things.
Y'all can read that?
Yeah. I
You mind telling me what it says? I still don't know.
Milos just tells her what it says.
She kind of chuckles and she says, well, if you're a builder of some kind, I'm sure that's the sort of offering that he'd appreciate.
It appears in my inventory I am carrying a hammer for some reason. So Milos is going to take the hammer out of his inventory, out of his backpack, and he sort of slaps the hammer against his palm, and then he gives the others a little sort of head tilt smile, and then heads over to the altar.
Okay.
Apparently, he's been carrying this hammer around for,
A hammer is very useful.
Yeah. Well, you can always get another one. For now, he's going to make an offering of this hammer to Drunmere.
Does he say anything, or does he just put it on the end?
He says, for great creation or great repair, I make this offering in exchange for the hospitality of your house. Thank you.
Roll me a charisma plus proficiency check.
Okay. I'm a shitty warlock and I don't have charisma plus proficiency. Yes, I do. My save is charisma plus proficiency.
There you go. Roll that.
One day he's going to have persuasion. He's working on it with Elise, but he doesn't have it yet.
It'll happen eventually.
Is this at disadvantage? Is this an ability check?
Yeah, this is an ability check, so it would be a disadvantage. You are tired.
All right. Yeah, okay.
That's still really good. A 22.
It would have been a natural 20, though. Oh,
yeah.
Oh well.
22
oh
is
well.
Still great.
22 is still good.
It is as though, slowly but surely, the air, the sounds of armor from your allies, from Cinder, they vanish. It feels as though you're not where you were, but you are. You're still in the forge, but it's as though you're by yourself. Except you don't feel in danger. You don't feel isolated. You feel welcome, comfortable. You hear a very rumbling voice say, "A good tool. I'm sure it will come to use to me. Thank you."
You're welcome. I mean, it is given gladly.
I can tell. You're not one to hide the truth. I like that. You're welcome anytime, Milos Fall.
Thank you.
Rest and feel warmed by my fires. And it's as though suddenly the wind of the forge, it's as though a bellows was stoked, and the furnace glows, and you're back. Right where you were, right among everybody else.
Milos's son, little Hut. He's never really prayed a lot. It's happened occasionally, but it was always just kind of background for him, like background to life.
Yeah.
And so this is a feels like a big deal. And he just kind of grins and he's, wow, that was something.
Heard you, didn't he?
Yeah. I should probably have thought to pray to a crafter god before. I don't know why I didn't. It just wasn't what my family did,
She shrugs and says, sure. My family
Anyway.
ain't a fan of an eye. So, y'all can rest up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We
There's
could
plenty
use
of
it.
water if you need it. And as you do, I'd like you to make a note that you and all of your party receive the blessing of Ana, which means that each of you has a death ward.
Death ward!
Additionally, each party member gains 7 temporary hit points.
7 temporary hit points. Okay, cool.
Which
All right,
replaces anything lower, and you can
Right.
replace with anything higher.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to roll my hit dice for a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I find the short rest utility button around here somewhere. I swear it's around here somewhere.
It sure is. I'm confident you'll find it. But if you need my help, if you click on your profile, you can see that there's a little bed next to your hit dice, next to your hit points. You mouse over it, you can see there's a short rest or a long rest.
There's the bed. Take a rest.
Okay, Sabratha, you can't roll a 1 on a hit die, so we're going to roll you again.
Oh man, I rolled a 2. That's so sad.
That is as bad as you can roll, unfortunately.
There we go.
Sabratha's back up to full.
Milos is 1 down from full now, so that's good. And then 7 temporary hit points and a death word. Excellent. And see, what do I get back on a short rest? My spell slot. That's good. Very nice.
Callie will use an arcane recovery. Regain a first level. Stoic will probably use a couple dice.
Yeah, he was pretty beat up.
Hey, you rolled real good.
Yay!
Oh, that's a 1.
Well,
spoke too soon.
But you can re-roll the 1, can't you?
Yes.
Okay.
You rolled a 1 again. I gotta roll it again.
Oh my God, Stoic.
Okay, that's a 10.
That's way better.
Yes. So then he's at 32 out of 36 with 7.
Much better. Very good. This was exactly what we needed.
I tried to tell you.
You did. Next time I listen to you.
That's what everyone should say. Yes.
Well.
Hold on, I'm rolling for.
Oh, okay.
Skull now. She's back to full. And she got all of her spells back. And 7 temp. Okay. As you take your short rest, is there anything you'd like to do here at the Temple of Drunmir before you leave? Actually, Cinder looks at you and she says, correct me if I'm wrong, but y'all sound like you're from Trident.
That's right. Well,
Huh?
I am.
I am as well, Cinder says.
Yes.
I'm Not from Trident, but I'm from near there. How long's it been since you're around?
Oh, I mean, I'm I still feel new here, but
Well,
I guess I've been here several months now.
all right. Well, last I was in Port Sanctuary, they were talking about a blockade going up around the Bronzewater. I wanted to know if that actually happened or if it was just talk.
Do I know the answer to that?
Roll history. $15. Yeah, you remember there was talk of tension, of a battle and ships lining the northern coast of, near Port Royal, where Saracen Trident had completely ceased trading for a few months, and that was 6 months ago.
There was a trade embargo, I guess. Up near Port Rollo, there was a battle.
Oh, shit. All right. I got folks from around there, so I was just worried about it.
I I don't know a lot of details.
It did happen, though.
I think so, yeah. I heard about it.
I hadn't heard from my folks in a few months, so
Well, I hope they're all right.
I guess well, I hope so too. They're not the sort to keep quiet. So the fact they are kind of tells the whole story. I'll have to stop by soon.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish I offer well wishes with you at these times, these politics. It's a terrible thing.
So it is, and I appreciate it. What's your name again?
Milos or Thandri.
I'll be rooting for you, Milos. You're awful kind, and I like your spirit.
I appreciate that.
Don't get fucked up out there.
Well, we might, but we'll try not to.
She reaches out to you and presses a gauntleted hand to your shoulder. The Flaming Lady guides you. And you are granted a guidance.
Aw. That's nice. Thank you. Appreciate
Best
it.
of luck.
Well, guess it's time to pack it in. Let's go.
I'll see you around.
See you around.
And as you leave the temple of Drunmir, that is the time we got tonight.
Okay.
However,
So many Vegapygmies.
that was a lot of vegetarian. However, before you go, I need you to roll me a D100.
Right? 97.
Okay, I need you to roll me stealth.
Okay. I'm gonna use that guidance,
Okay, that's fair.
the D4, right?
Yes.
All right, and then I'm gonna up it again, so that adds 3, so it's a 9. But I'm gonna up it again with my
Talisman.
my talisman boon, because I have 2 of those right now. Let me just see what I roll with that. Where'd it go? Attribute. Act of the talisman. Where'd it go? Heck.
It adds a D4. You get 2 uses.
Just roll
per
another
foot rest, I
D4.
believe.
Okay. Yes. No. This benefit can be used 2 times. All expended uses are restored when you finish a long rest. So
Long
this one
rest,
actually
okay.
is long. It's long rest only, but I haven't used it yet. So. All right.
Okay, so that becomes a 12.
A 12 instead of a 6.
That's good.
It's still not great, but it's better.
All right. Here is what you see. As you emerge from the Temple of Drunmir. You're following along the edge of the docks, and as you round the corner of them, you see an enormous creature, a huge minotaur,
Oh, he's big.
covered in armor and dragging an enormous great axe that seems to slice through the stone as if it is magic.
Oh.
It is. Where are the challengers? Cowards, all of you! As it stomps through the streets. Callie, who's next to you, says, "Oh, we're not fighting that right now, are we?"
I hope not.
Go, turn around. Let's go. Let's back up. And
Yeah.
it's like your party begins to turn
Inch
around to leave.
backward.
Stoic's armor, you suddenly hear a clunk as a bucket is kicked off of his greaves, and Stoic says, "Shit." And you look around. The Minotaur looks in your direction. Run? We're running, yes? Run?
Yeah, we're running.
Okay, as you begin to flee. You run from the Minotaur, and that, with the Minotaur towards you, is where we will end the session.
Okay.
Okay.
We do not want to head on the Minotaur. No, we run away.
Maybe not right away, anyway. It looks
Let somebody
untouched.
else fight him first. Yeah.
He has not found anyone yet, it seems.
He's bored. Everybody's hiding. Poor Minotaur.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope you had a good time. You
Can't
found a
believe
lot of veggie piggies.
A lot of veggie piggies. It was funny. I look forward to next time and the potential doom from which we flee.
Yes. Now, you completed a short rest. You've had some encounters. You've covered a good amount of ground. And so at the end of your session, it is about, I believe, 5:30 in the evening.
Sounds about right. Because we spent an hour short rest after our 4:30-ish toad encounter.
So at 5:30, you've seen the Minotaur, and it is frustrated and bored. And as you flee, we will see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. So
I have an idea, but we'll deal with it next time.
It'll be fun, whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
you for playing with me tonight, and to all of you who are listening at home or at work or whatever, we love you, and I can't wait to see you next time. Good night.